I'm sorry, I wasn't.
I don't know.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. We appreciate it. We gotta get
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Crew's coming in to clean.
Shake my hand.
No, I won't. Listen, I grew up and I lived my whole life in New York City. I was mugged twice. Guess what? I had a gun. Guess what? I won.
But ma'am, so what if
What did you do?
All I had to do was show them the butt of my gun, and they ran.
Well, you know what my sister did?
But ma'am,
She went, whoa!
what if you go in, what if
And
you go
she
into
was
the
fine. She
What-
didn't need a gun.
Ma'am, can I finish? But what if you go into the 7-Eleven, a gunman comes in, and everyone's disarmed, but that one gunman.
But
what if that happens?
Chance
What
of somebody
Hold
coming
on.
into the 7-Eleven,
But
you don't understand
if-
the largeness and how little
But-
these things happen. People want Americans afraid, and it breaks us
You should-
apart and it ruins
you-
our country.
I think there's a difference between trained and on edge versus afraid.
Okay, we want Americans educated on
Educated how to shoot a gun.
are not living in reality.
But-
Oh yeah. We've got two different realities now, and one is totally false.
But hey, what if?
Have your stupid gun. I'm just telling you, you don't need it.
But excuse me.
You don't need it. I'll bet you $1,000,000 you will not need your gun in your
Can I
life.
share something with you? Can I share
But-
something with you?
Yeah.
There was a lady that used to be on The View, and she was like, no guns, no guns, no guns, until somebody broke in her house. And her and her
And you
daughter.
go out the back door.
Nope. Listen.
But what if they shoot you while you're trying to go out the back door? Would you rather?
We're
sur-
hiding
what- it's-
in a closet.
Have you ever lived in
And she said out of her mouth, if I had a gun, I'd feel safer. After everything was over, she went and got a gun.
But what if you're in the 7-Eleven and there's the two scenarios? You either have a gun and you're able to kill the gunman, or at least hold them at gunpoint while the cops come, or he comes in.
Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid.
Or what if he comes in and guns down the 20
I'm an American who is not afraid of my fellow Americans. Sorry.
I'm not afraid of
Yes,
my.
you are.
How am I afraid of them? I want
'Cause you
protection.
think protection means you're afraid. I don't feel that I need protection. And if something happens,
Protection is not saying you're afraid.
I'm not taking my mind and putting it into the.
Protection is not saying you're afraid. Protection is saying you're ready in case the unthinkable happens. It's
we
like
need to have more cops.
so.
It's
So you're
true.
saying
we
we
need
don't.
more cops.
So you're saying
It's
we don't
true.
need fire extinguishers because those are protection.
Yes, and we need way more cops. To my way of thinking,
But
like in the neighborhoods.
But
and-
do you think we need fire extinguishers? Do you think we need them?
Oh yes.
They're the exact same thing as guns.
No, because they
you're
don't
being
kill
prepared.
people. They don't. Kill.
Actually, they can.
I know.
You
but
can
they
put
don't.
an object on the end of it, you pull the thing, and it can kill someone. You can
But-
blow in someone's face and it kills someone. Those chemicals
when
kill.
our American people think
Anything.
they need a gun.
Anything. Your car can kill someone. A knife
You
can kill
sweet
someone.
man are not ever going to need a gun. Zach,
I have guns.
Zach, I know, have them. I'm just saying you're not going to need them.
I hope I don't ever need to use it, but if I ever do need to, that's what it's there
Just be your
for.
sweet good self, and whatever you believe, you just
I believe in
you're
God.
not gonna
I'm a
be-
Jew.
You're not going to be And then what are you doing with the Holy Bible if you're a Jewish person? That's so crazy. That's like
Well,
white power.
I have it for if all else fails, refer to the instructions. That's the Holy Bible. I mean, that's the base of all things. I mean, the Torah is the Bible. They're
the Torah.
They're the exact
So
same
what
thing.
about the Quran? That's just in a different language.
Not necessarily.
God is
Not necessarily, because there's
Yahweh. It's the same God.
No.
You think they're different
Allah
gods?
and God are not the
Do you
same.
think they're different gods?
I don't think I know.
You're a white man saying everybody's Christian should be Christian?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh,
I'm a
good.
Jew. I don't think everyone should be Christian. I believe there's freedom of religion. I believe heavily in the Constitution.
Which says all religions are to be revered and everybody gets to.
No, it says Congress shall not make any law abridging or affecting the freedom of religion, meaning that you can be a Christian, I can be a Jew, and we can have a Muslim, and there's nothing that can say that you cannot be one of those. It also says that there's nothing saying you cannot have guns, there's nothing saying that you are not guilty until you're proven innocent. The Constitution says these things. It protects us on a daily basis. It is in the event of someone
The
trying
Second Amendment was never meant to be what it is now. I've read, it's
and
never meant for individuals to have guns. You cannot have a sane
Well-
society
well-
when you feel everybody needs a gun.
Well,
Then you're kind
and
of,
the ti-
gee, I wonder which person is going to blow me up. Which person's going to? But I'm in.
Well,
Zach,
well, it's
did you
good.
say
It's good.
Zach?
It's good to be on alert, so you're aware of your surroundings. Because if you're not, then someone can come up, beat you on the side of your head,
chances are
and
so
then you get
small.
robbed.
That's where you're not being realistic. The chances are so
Actually, they're not that. They're not. Actually,
Yes, they're minute.
you have a greater chance
If you-
of being stabbed, of getting beat up, of getting blown up, of getting run over, and getting attacked on the street than you do of getting shot. All these people saying you don't need guns because of this, you actually have you have a less chance of getting shot by someone, by a madman or anything, than you do of getting stabbed.
This guy's gonna get me in trouble here. I better go. Zach, you have a precious life. I think you're a
You as well.
wonderful boy. Wonderful.
Thank you.
And I shouldn't call you a boy, but I'm 70 years old.
You're
How old are you?
You're older than me, so I think it's just like any older woman. My neighbors call me young man or boy. I mean, it's.
How old are you?
I don't want to reveal
22.
that. I'll say I'm above 21. I'll say I'm 21 and older. I will say that.
Oh, so you do look young.
Yes, I have the baby face. It runs in my family. it doesn't really help, but I enjoy it sometimes. I know that when I'm 50, I'm gonna look younger, so that's gonna help out a lot.
Yeah,
so
when you're a young guy, you don't want to be called looking like a baby, but then when you're older, man, it's perfect.
it's life. Well, have a great day.
Thank you so much.
And
I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for the civil discourse.
I know.
Very few people nowadays are willing to do a discussion politely and civilly, and it's nice to have it. Whether or not our viewpoints agree and whether or not we can agree on our stuff, I appreciate and I respect the fact that you're able to take the time out, because especially nowadays you don't see that very often. So.
Yeah, because you see this clump here, and we're supposed to get together, and that's why I decided
you see one side and then the other side coming together and clashing and saying either you look at my viewpoints or you get out of this country.
To me, that's why we have it's like voting is huge.
Yeah.
And then you don't like who it is, you vote next time. These people try to get people out, but to me, that's against. That they don't have anything really against that guy. They don't like him because he's gay. They don't like him because he might, but they're they don't have a right to
there's some of the fringe groups that don't like him for various reasons, and I'm associated with the group that's trying to recall him, but for reasons of what he is pushing.
All-day kindergarten.
He says free. It's not free. Nothing's ever free.
This bit, nothing's free. We're supposed to be the richest country in the world. Where's our money going? We can't even give kids kindergarten.
Do you want to know where it's going?
We can't give kids any money to go to college. We're idiots.
Do you want to know where it's going?
We don't know anything.
Look at the government. I mean, the government's overspending. They're paying themselves for ruling.
The government has been brought way down.
I mean, but why are we paying the legislators? They run for this office. If they want to do this, they shouldn't expect to get paid. They should go in there and say,
"No, you've got to live. If you're spending all this time, you've got to have a way to live." It's like they're a public commissioners.
But they're a public servant. I mean, there's a difference between the cop who has chosen this and if they were to change it to not get paid, I'm sure it would change stuff up. But our government officials, like legislators, like representatives and senators and governors and whoever else in the government, whether it's local, state, or federal, I don't think they should get paid. I feel like.
Oh, they definitely should get paid because how would the smart people who don't have money get in there? The people with money are in there now. We got to get the money out and get the brains in there.
I mean, if we were to stop the presidential salary today, you know how much money we'd save? He gets paid, I think it's $500,000 every 6 months. If we were to stop that, we would save millions of dollars in 5 years, and we could put that to education. We could put that to road improvements. We could put that to various things.
Oh,
now imagine if we took what the senators and representatives made and we brought it down or we eliminated it. How much more money we could save?
Then we wouldn't work. People have to make money to live. How can they be what they are?
Well, then why can't they make minimum wage?
Because you can't live on minimum wage. Frankly, that's wrong. But I mean,
but I feel like any government officials,
they keep getting the money. I think one crazy thing.
Any government official should live on the exact same salary as the lowest people that live on
And then
anything,
they
minimum wage.
make the right laws.
So they know what it's like to live on these things.
Yes.
Now,
I'll go with that, man. I'll go with that.
Now, imagine these people who there's some government officials that run only because they're going to be getting money, and the money that they spent to get elected, they're going to get that back in their paycheck, and all they have to do is just sign, yay, nay, and that's all they have to do.
If we're paying attention,
and that's all they have to do.
Then if they're not helping, you just get them out.
But then say you get someone in and a year into their term, they're not doing what they should be. Shouldn't you be able to get them out before their term is over to be able to put someone else in?
Well, that gets so complicated. And then all the money it takes to vote, and of course it's not that much money. It's no money.
Well,
but
I mean, what if their laziness or their lack of duty? What if it costs us millions of dollars? And what if getting them out, putting someone else in that's going to do the job?
Why? What is he not doing? What is this guy not doing?
I think it's what he is doing. It's not what he's not doing.
But what is he doing? You mean, what is he doing? Is it he's helping gay people? He's helping kindergartners? What is he doing?
In my views, I don't care about the gay part. I mean, there's nothing.
So what is he doing that's not good?
Well, there's nothing in the Constitution that says you can't be gay. If there's nothing in the Constitution about that, there's nothing that says you can't be gay. If you want to be gay all you want. I don't care. As long as you don't try to force it on me. Right. It's just like religion. If you don't want to be Christian, you don't want to be a Jew, I'm not going to force it on you. It's your choice. It's just like anything else, right? Freedom of choice in this country. That's what we're based on. So,
freedom, some people want the freedom to shoot anybody they want to shoot.
But
the freedom.
But that's not freedom. But there's no freedom to be able to go out. I can't go out in front of my house and just start shooting people down. I'd get arrested. That's murder. But now, say someone comes up to me and tries to.
They call it "make your gay law."
Yes.
Yeah, that's murder. You go out the back
door. It's not murder. It's self-defense.
Somebody's coming in the front door. Go out the back.
But I live in an apartment. I can't go out the back. There's no way there's no back door. There's only a front door. Where am I supposed to go? And I can't jump through the windows. The windows in my apartment are pretty thick. If I were to try to jump head first, I would kill myself.
I see you again. It's what I tell people. You're not going to need your gun. You're going to live your sweet life, and you're not going to need.
But there have actually been a couple times in my life where I've actually had to draw my gun in preparation to use it for self-defense. Because if I did not do that, I would not. If it went further than it had.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my gun, I would not be here today, right now, to talk. My gun is the thing.
Lucky lady.
My gun is the thing that preserves me. Now, I'm not going to go out and start shooting people. That's not my right. My right is to be able to continue living, just like your right. Now, if you choose not to have a gun, that's your right, obviously. Yeah. Now, if I want to have a gun and someone comes up, say someone comes up right now, or say we're like King Soopers, Walmart, any pretty much any place, and someone came up and tried robbing us, and I took my gun out and held them at gunpoint, but I didn't shoot them. I didn't have to, and my gun scared them to the ground.
You give them whatever, and
nobody's
going to get hurt.
But what if there's a chance that they came up and said you gave them all your stuff, right, and then they're just like, I don't want witnesses, and they shoot you down? Well, I mean that eliminates the witnesses, and that gives less for the police to work with. And that helps protect them and keep them out of jail. Obviously, there's more science behind it that could possibly get them back, that can put them away. But
killing people.
I agree. Killing is wrong. But if someone comes up and does that to us, I will take my gun out and point it at them. Now, if they force me into the corner of having to shoot them, so then I don't die.
But it all happens.
Then I will.
It all happens so quickly.
But that's why I have. But that's why I have training, so then I can react to these situations. I train. I've been trained, and I train more and more and more. I've been to classes that teach me these things, right?
Yeah.
And I go to the range. I go hang out with people that know other stuff, and I go talk to them. I learn more things, and that's what it's about. Now, I don't want to go out and shoot people. I don't want to kill people.
Right.
I don't. I want to be able to live. But if someone comes up and they choose between...
So that means you've got to be carrying.
But if someone comes up and points a gun at me, and at that point, they say, it's between you and me, they point that gun at me, they have just made me choose between either dying right then and there, or pulling my gun out and doing self-defense. Now, do I want to kill them? No. Will I do a shoot to kill? That depends on the situation.
Under 2 guns, you're in trouble. That's my feeling. But that's just my feeling.
Yes.
I think you're in worse trouble than not having a gun.
Well, I would prefer someone, whether it's me or someone else around me, having a gun for self-defense, so then I don't die and other people don't die.
Okay.
And You know, I know many people who have guns, and honestly, I feel safer when I'm at their house, or say I'm at them with Walmart. I feel safer with them, with me, than if I were to be by myself. Even if I were to be carrying, I feel safer because I know that, say I get gunned down or someone else does, there's multiple people with guns.
Just a thought. It's
But,
like, no.
But also, us that carry guns, we don't carry to shoot someone down. We carry, so if someone comes up and tries robbing us, I will hold them at gunpoint for the police to arrive.
I know,
now, if they
things go
escalate
wrong
it,
then.
but if they escalate it and they force me to pull the trigger, depends on the situation, I may not have to kill them in self-defense. But if I don't have to, I will hold them for the police to come here, and they will arrest them, and they'll have a record if they didn't before, and I feel like that's good. And I don't know any person who would want to just pull their gun out and just shoot the person dead. And I don't know of any instructor who would say, just shoot them dead. They would say, hold them at gunpoint.
Right.
Because every gun owner that's trained is trained to de-escalate it, not escalate it and shoot them. Because that's not what you want. No one wants to have that on their conscience. If someone comes up to me, I will try to de-escalate it so they don't have to die. Because I don't want their death on my conscience. But if it comes down to them or me, I will choose me.
Yeah.
And I'm trained to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm proud and happy of that. And I am 21 plus years old, and I've not had to kill anyone. Or I've only had to pull my gun out, I think, twice. And I was able to use other things to de-escalate it, to prevent me or them from getting hurt. And they ended up getting